I was the woke kid hoping that they wake up. Now everybody woke on focus, get your cake up.
Welcome to Politics and Bullshit. Today's episode's on sexual assault and rape. And bro, I'm going in on y'all motherfuckers. Working on this episode showed me a lot. When I was first doing it, I was like, yo, I ain't even gonna smoke. I wanna be serious for this episode. And then I realized if I didn't smoke, I was gonna get angry mid-episode and lose people, because when I'm angry, I just dumb out, you know what I mean? And like, this shit really got me angry. And if sexual assault and rape stats in America don't make you angry, I have to question you as a man. You can't really act like this shit's okay. Usually I want to go down a timeline. And I tried to do that in the beginning of this. I was doing research and I said, yo, I'm gonna make this an episode about sexual assault and Trump, because he has 17 women that are accusing him of sexual assault and a few that are accusing him of rape, including the 13-year-old. So I said, fuck it. I'ma, give some stats out, then I'm gonna talk about Trump, and it's gonna be a 20-minute episode on sexual assault and rape and the president. I couldn't even do it. I have to do a 3-part episode. First, I'm gonna give y'all stats. The second episode, I'm gonna tell you about a rapist in America and how the justice system is literally built for pedophiles to beat it. And then the third episode, we could get into Trump. I just want to read stats. That's all I'm gonna do this episode, because there's enough stats to carry 20-30 minutes, bro. And I'm gonna talk about it. The first one is 1 in 5 women will be raped in their lifetime. Meaning your aunts, your sisters, your cousins, your grandmas, your moms, one of them been raped, bro. And on top of that, women know their rapists 80% of the time. Meaning that one of your loved ones been raped and another loved one probably did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's America. That's facts. And this is shit we never talk about. This is the culture that exists. It lives, and nobody says anything. And I have my own theory on that, but I'm going to leave it to the end of the episode. Number of women impregnated as a result of rape a year. 32,000. That's crazy enough. But the next stat is what I want to talk about. Number of states in which a rapist can sue for visitation rights and custody. 31. Now tell me this. How the fuck can you rape a girl in 31 states, get her pregnant, and fight for visitation? Fight for custody? My nigga, she ain't even wanna fuck you. And now she gotta look at you all the time? How does that even work? Does the dude do his jail sentence and then come out and be daddy? 31 states a rapist could fight for visitation. The low estimate for women raped a year is 300,000. The high estimate is 1.3 in America. 1.3, bro. 54% of rapes don't even get reported. So a lot of women out here getting raped and not saying nothing. And I don't blame them. Why would they say it? Especially if she's the type of girl that be having her ass and titties out. You think she's gonna fix her face and say she was raped? So her own father or brother could say she deserved it, or she looked for it? I'm one of those guys that, I've said it before, like, oh, if a girl don't dress like that, you know what I'm saying, she won't catch their attention. And there's all types of predators. But we have to stop saying that shit. Because it's just a fucking talking point that distracts us from the real issue, man. Men are not afraid to be rapists. Why? Ain't no fucking jail time. You know why I don't sell pills? I've done my fair share of dumb shit. But me and my niggas back in the day, when it came to pills, bro, we were like, nope, that's football numbers, man. Anybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? You know what times come with the crime. And for black people, the crimes we do, nigga, that shit carry time, nigga. There's no crime I could do that don't carry a sentence. You know what I mean? Pedophilia, rape. Bro, them shits don't carry no charges unless you black. You know what I'm saying? You black or Spanish and you get caught with a rape, yeah, nigga, you going down. But how many pedophiles we done seen on probation and some sex offender lists? You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey Epstein, how the fuck that happened? Instead of a war on drugs, we need a war on predators. We need police to get the fuck off the corners and put all your man hours into catching these men that are abducting women, raping women. You love undercover work, right? Get a bunch of young little white boys in the forest and put them on college parties. Let's see how many fucking rapists you catch. You know what I'm saying? Bro, my little sister wants to go to UF. And she's brilliant, she's smart, she's gonna get in. I know it. And I'm scared as fuck. I don't want to get too off subject because I have other facts here that I want to hit y'all with. But I'm scared for my sister to go to UF. Because I know the chances of her being assaulted are extremely higher. I was talking to her about it this weekend. I told her, I said, the college cliches apply to that college. That's the college that invented the cliches. Those big college towns where all the privileged kids flock to, bro, they don't know no responsibility. They see my sister, an innocent girl, good head on her shoulders. She drinks a little, she's gonna black out. She don't drink. And those are the girls that they take advantage of. And then dap it up. College, yeah. We need to attack that culture. Fuck the war on drugs. Let's have the war on predators. Because I know this. When that nigga sells somebody a drug, he's making that dude happy. When that kid raped that girl, he's changing her life forever. You know what I'm saying? You mad that nigga getting high? Why you not mad that girl's life shattered? You know what I'm saying? Why you protecting that boy? Why Brock Turner did 3 months? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, ain't it common sense? How is this an argument? How is it a debate? How are we debating victims? Bro, there's no two sides to a rape. If they were investigated properly, false allegations would get thrown out. There needs to be a real protocol to rape. There needs to be a fucking mandate. Mandatory numbers. You know how drug dealers get. Because you know drug dealers be black. That's why they get 25 to life. 60% of non-violent lifers in prison are black. And what you think their charges are? Drugs. But you got rapists running free. Pedophiles running free, bro. What you think probation gonna do to that man? You think he's gonna stop beating his meat to kids? Or you think maybe one day he might just step? I wonder what's the stats of pedophiles and rapists on probation that reoffend. Because I know niggas that sell drugs on probation sell drugs again. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop that impulse. You can't. Once it's in you, it's in you. It's an itch. And these predators ain't afraid like my niggas is afraid. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do it out of survival. Sell drugs out of trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you rape for? Huh? More men are needed in this conversation. We have enough women talking about rape culture, you know what I mean? We need men talking about it. The same way we need white people talking about racism in America, we need men talking about rape culture in America. Because women ain't in the locker rooms with us, you know what I'm saying? Women ain't in the gym with us. They don't hear how we talk. And I can't front, I'm never going to act like I'm not going to be me. I'm never going to act like I don't see a chick with a fat ass. I'm not going to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm never going to act like she don't have the right to tell me fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm never going to act like she don't got the right to choose whether she wants to talk to me or not. I ain't going to call her a stupid bitch because she curved me. I tried to think of an example of when I've been in a situation where I've encountered a rapey ass dude. And I really never have like that. You know what I'm saying? I've never hung around dudes that don't know how to accept no. You know what I'm saying? They know what the fuck no means. You know what I mean? But I remember when the Bill Cosby shit happened, we were at work and we were talking about it. And some guy told me, if you've never poured a little extra liquor in a girl's drink just to fuck, you're a liar. I worked in a garage shop. All I worked with was men. I'm one of the younger ones at the time, you know what I'm saying? And bro, I went to war with that nigga, man. I went to war with that white guy. I don't even want to say nigga. I don't want y'all thinking he was black. I went to war with that white guy. And I fucking gave it to him. And everybody that agreed with him, and I didn't give a fuck, bro. And everybody at work wasn't talking shit, but bro, they were looking at me funny because it's like, nigga, I wasn't taking none of them jokes funny. The Bill Cosby shit wasn't funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drugging a girl or getting her so drunk she blacks out and then having sex with her is a rape. It's not a easy way to get pussy, bro. Just because you didn't beat her while she was screaming her fucking head off doesn't mean you didn't rape her. Bro, even if she was acting like she wanted to fuck you before she passed out, nigga. Come on, bro. Let your dick stay hard for one night. How you think a passed out girl, it's a good idea to have sex with her? Or think that she's a fucking bullshitter the next day when she calls rape? Now, the next couple stats, or facts, statistics, whatever, is from the military only. And I want to separate military from citizens because we hold the military to a higher standard, you know what I'm saying? Y'all mad we fucking kneeling because of the military, you know what I mean? And after reading these stats, I want to kneel off this. Fuck, you know what I mean? Fuck police brutality, nigga. I want to kneel off this, bitch. Because this is some bullshit. And this is what the fuck y'all mad at. Number of rapes a year in the military, 16,500. Number of rapes not reported, they estimate about 80%. Which makes sense because of the next stat. Percent of victims that get involuntary discharge, 90%. The people accused that get an honorable discharge, 80%. Why the fuck would I report that I've been raped? Especially if you're a woman in the military. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard for them. So now they're going to report a rape? Especially if they're a little on the more attractive side. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to report a rape? 80% don't get reported. And there's already 16,000 a year in the fucking military. And how the fuck does a victim get involuntary discharge 90% of the time and the rapist gets an honorable discharge 80% of the time? Do you know what an involuntary and a dishonorable discharge does to your record? Percentage of rape victims that were men, 8 to 37%. that I found interesting because to me it kind of is ironic. The military, right wing, hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? Buddy buddy. Like, poor people only go to the military because they ain't got shit left, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise it's pretty much good old American boys, you know what I mean? And they out here fucking niggas, fucking men, raping them. Like, why you hate them then? You want to do what they do, and you doing it violently. You know what I'm saying? You angry about it. You got that same impulse and you angry about it. Percent of military rape victims who were gang raped, 14%. Raped more than once, 20%. So the military has a real rape problem. America has a rape problem, and we don't talk about it. And I hope that after this 3-part segment, more people see this video than the ones that are watching it right now, because I just want the conversation to start getting aggressive on the women's side. Like, why? Like, rapists are aggressive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, rapists violently take from these women. So I'm saying, though, if you really got it, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You really, if you a white boy who's a manly man, you know what I'm saying? You a good old boy. If you a gangster nigga, you know what I'm saying? You think you got it. Be aggressive towards these rapey ass men. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with these boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they only do this shit because they could get away with it. A man that hits on and beats on a woman, bro, you really think he's gonna be about that action when a man hit his ass? Come on, son. That's what we need. We need men getting aggressive for this shit. Just like we need black people and Spanish people and white people that fucking bout that action to get aggressive when it comes to that police brutality shit. All this passive talk, conversation is not getting nowhere, man. One side has to say this is the side that's gonna fucking rock. And on this shit, bro, you can't be cool with none of this. I don't give a fuck. You can't argue against women when it comes to rape. You can't. There's too many numbers. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. And it's crazy because I've watched it. You've watched it. We've all watched it. All our lives. How many jobs have you had where, like, one of the girls kind of really gets flirtatious comments from the manager? And it don't matter, bro. When I was 16 working at Winn-Dixie, you know what I'm saying? Underage girls, it don't matter. Older managers, the shit be there. And you don't think nothing of it. When he puts his hands on her shoulders and he kind of, you know what I'm saying? You don't think nothing of it. You just think, you know, he's just a manager being playful with a young girl, a young employee. But as a man, you know what I'm saying, he would never think to put his arms out. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is he doing? Rubbing my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? We never think about how that young girl feels. She probably don't want that dude touching her. Especially if, how does he act when nobody's around? Does he touch her a little lower? Is he a little more aggressive, more forceful? Come on, man. You think these women don't know that man could overpower her?